whenever Nagy benched Trubisky, they had a shot on Pace. If Pace wasn't in the know of that benching happening, that is a big storyline going forward between Nagy and Pace being on completely different pages, especially about the starting quarterback. And I think now that Mitchell Trubisky is back full go in practice,
tough guy,
just a couple days after a bruised hip bone that makes you come out of the game with 3 minutes left when your adrenaline's at an all-time high on a Wednesday to be able to practice, let's assume that that injury wasn't that bad. It sure feels like Pace told Nagy this week, hey, we are back with Trubisky. I don't know what you're doing. Am I accurate in thinking that as a guy that's been on both sides?
I mean, you're not even going. I mean, that's completely accurate. Like, that doesn't even need to have a conspiracy theorist to it. I mean, look, let's play the facts, right? Have you ever been a part of a team where Nagy claims that Trubisky got looked at halftime, and then when he was going to pull him, that Daniels never had a chance to at least warm up in the bullpen? I mean, there was no warm-up. Like, if you know you're going to pull them, right? You've been on that sideline. How many times have you seen it say,
I've warmed up before. I've
right,
taken some steps.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I think Mitch ain't right. MVP Mitch ain't right. Let's go. That stuff didn't happen, and I think Pace is right. I think Pace was like, whoa, wait a minute, you're messing with my baby. My question is, how does Pace watch Thursday Night Football and look at Deshaun Watson last night and say, you know, I was right about MVP Mitch. He's better than this guy.
Well, and isn't that something, though, that if he comes out and admits that he was wrong, that he'll get buried for even more, and he definitely loses his job? Now, granted, he's going to lose his job. I mean, this team was good, and then it got terrible, and it's mostly around the pick that he made. Patrick Mahomes' MVP conversation. Deshaun Watson, who Deb Sweeney called Michael Jordan, is there. So let's assume Pace isn't in a perfectly comfortable occupation right now. But if he comes out and admits that he was wrong on Mitchell Trubisky, is that worse or better for his case going forward with the Chicago Bears?
Well, I think it shows he's more interested in winning than winning his way. I think oftentimes, and this happens in the NFL more than not, and it happened when I worked at the Raiders, it became more about how we won as opposed to whether we win or not. Like, ego shouldn't be involved in what's right for the team. And let's face it, the longer he clings to it, the players in the locker room lose respect for him.
Yeah,
they won't play for it. They're going to say, look, if this guy can't see it, this guy's, they'll all say it to his face how nice they are because they know he controls their pocketbook. But in that locker room, when they're all having their summit and they're all having their meeting, they're like, are we kidding ourselves with this quarterback? I mean, look at Khalil Mack's play this year. He's not even close to what he was last year.
Our team was told by somebody in a team gathering, wasn't Chuck, but it was another person, said that if we were able to put aside our egos and buy in completely, our team could be really good. At this game, we were 4 games into Trent Richardson being forced as our starter. He had not done well. And the person that was telling us to put aside our egos was refusing to do so. And the entire room, as soon as we get in the locker room, goes, did you listen to that guy just talk right there to us as if he isn't the problem here? That's a real thing. Trust in a locker room is a big thing, from top to bottom. That's why when Bill Belichick does things, he can do it because the players trust that it's going to win. Whenever newer coaches come in and try to do something that Belichick does, players are like, you don't have a resume to be doing what you're doing right now. I don't know if this is going to work. It could be tough. But the way Belichick does things, I don't know if anybody's ever going to be able to do it that way again.